Throwaway because I don't know who else to tell. I got a new job as a night shift security guard at a storage facility on the outskirts of town. Easy money, they said. Just sit in the office, monitor the cameras, and occasionally patrol the lot. First couple of nights. Boring as hell. Just me, my coffee, and a dozen screens showing endless rows of storage units. The place was dead silent, except for the hum of the monitors and the occasional raccoon knocking over trash. But last night, something changed. It started with a motion alert on Unit 32, one of the farthest from the office. The lights flickered on as if someone had triggered the sensor, but when I checked the camera, the alley was empty. Just rows of identical metal doors stretching into the darkness. I figured it was a bug in the system. Happens all the time, right? Then, at 2:47 a.m., another alert. Unit 32. I switched to the live feed. This time, I saw movement. A shadow near the door. But when I leaned closer, I noticed something was off. The shadow was long, too long. It stretched across the concrete like a person standing under a floodlight, except, there was no one there to cast it. I stared, unblinking, as the shadow shifted, moving toward the camera. Then, the feed cut to static. Every hair on my body stood up. I tried switching to another camera, but the system froze completely. I grabbed my flashlight and, like an idiot, decided to check it out. The walk to Unit 32 felt wrong. The air was heavy, thick, like stepping into a room where someone just whispered your name. My boots echoed against the concrete as I reached the door. Locked. No signs of forced entry. I exhaled. Just my imagination. Maybe a stray cat or a bug on the lens. I turned back toward the office. And the lock on Unit 32 clicked open. I froze. The door creaked an inch. Just enough for me to see inside. There was no furniture. No boxes. No storage bins. Just concrete walls covered in scratches, hundreds of them, deep and erratic, like someone had been clawing at the walls for years. I stepped back. My brain screamed run, but my body wouldn't move. Then, from inside the unit, I heard a voice. I see you. The door slammed shut. I ran. I fucking ran. Locked myself in the office, shaking as I watched the cameras come back to life. Every single feed showed the same thing. Me. Standing outside Unit 32. But I was inside the office. The screen glitched. The other me lifted its head, staring directly at the camera. And then, in that same distorted, guttural voice, it whispered. You shouldn't be here. The cameras went black. I quit on the spot. Drove home and haven't answered a single call from my boss. But the worst part? This morning, I checked my phone. There was a new video in my gallery. It was CCTV footage from last night, but the timestamp was tonight. I don't know what's going to happen when the clock hits 2:47 a.m. And I don't want to find out.